Despite the doom and gloom reflecting on the pharma index after Trump's latest tariff missile imposing a 100% levy on pharmaceutical imports, the fact is that for now it's unlikely to have much impact on India's drug industry. Why? Because the tariffs are on branded or patented pharmaceuticals. And while India ships a lot of medicines to the United States, they're generally generic or off-patent medicines. Patented drugs are new, unique medicines developed by a company and are often very expensive. Generic drugs, on the other hand, are low-cost versions of these medicines that can be produced once the original patent has expired. Indian drug makers have minimal presence in the US branded pharmaceuticals market. The portion of Indian origin exports that are branded or patented is 1 to 3% according to Nikhil Masurkar, the chief executive of Entold Pharmaceuticals. The UK and EU, however, with their stronger focus on patented and branded medicines, are likely to feel a greater impact. So after the initial shock, India's pharma industry leaders now agree that the overall impact of Trump's latest tariff, which will come into effect on 1st October, will not be much, at least for now. However, at least one industry expert flagged to Mint that there are some generic drugs sold under brand names like Crocin where there is legal ambiguity, and these could face tariffs if treated as branded imports. As per government officials who spoke with Mint, New Delhi is now examining the potential impact of Trump's decision on India's generic drugs exported to the US. One of them told Mint that India's pharmaceutical industry is largely into generic drug exports. Given their price competitiveness, we will continue to export to the US regularly as the generic drugs are still expected to remain outside the scope of the new reciprocal tariff regime. Viranshi Shah, national spokesperson of the Indian Drugs Manufacturers Association, said that we don't see any direct impact of Trump's 100% tariff proposal because India is not into the patented products market. However, we are awaiting more details in the form of some order. According to Trump's proposal, the new tariff rate would apply unless a pharma company has a manufacturing plant or started to build one in America by 1st October. According to a Bloomberg report, this exemption would soften the blow for global drug makers as several already have US plants or are building them. Namit Joshi, the chairman of the Pharmaceuticals, which is the Pharmaceuticals Export Promotion Council of India, said that the proposed 100% tariff on branded and patented pharma imports is unlikely to have an immediate impact on Indian exports. This because most large Indian companies already operate US manufacturing or repackaging units and they are exploring further acquisitions. However, industry experts agree that India needs to prepare for future policy shifts and build risk mitigation strategies. US accounts for 34.6% of India's total drug exports in FY25. However, India's pharma exports to the US recently dropped to $646.6 million in August from $745 million in May amid heightened trade tensions. Top exporters like Zydus, Dr. Reddy's, Lupin, Aurobindo Pharma, Sun Pharma and Cipla Limited account for 70% of India's pharma exports to the US. For now, everyone's waiting for the final rules to come in black and white before the real impact is known. Hope this cleared out the whole story so far for you. For more such content, keep watching Mint.